Hi everyone, this is Jason from Metal Flesh. Today I will rank the entire discography of The Haunted. I'm gonna rank them from Getting the Bin tier all the way up to From Here to Eternity, and from its release I'm gonna pick up two highlight songs. I will try to stay away from the obvious hit songs. We're gonna kick things off with 1998's debut album called The Haunted. This one is a fast, aggressive debut album that helped bring the thrash metal back in the late 90s. The riffs are sharp, the drumming is intense, and the energy is constant. It mixes the At the Gates style melody with classic thrash metal speed really well. Some songs are like a blur, they just kind of mixed together slightly just because their sound is similar and the tempo is similar as well. But overall, it's a strong and important debut album. The highlights for me here will be In Vain and Bullet Hole. For me, this is a strong start. I'm just going to put it in a B tier. Made Me Do It, or else known as The Haunted Made Me Do It, came out in 2000. This is a more refined and focused album that improves the songwriting and production. The riffs are tighter and the songs feel more memorable. Tracks like Bury Your Dead and Victimized are highlights. A few songs are less exciting, but overall, this is one of their strongest album. For me, it's my personal favorite. As I stated, for me, the highlights will be Bury Your Dead and Victimized. For me, this is a From Here to Eternity album. One Kill Wonder followed in 2003. This one is a faster, more aggressive album that leans heavily into thrash. It's intense and well played. Some songs feel similar, but the energy is high, and it's a really good follow-up to, I believe, to their masterpiece, The Haunted Made Me Do It. For me, highlights here will be DOA and God Puppet. For me, this is an A-tier album. Revolver came out in 2004. Here we see a change in their style, moving towards a groove metal with a darker and heavier sound. The riffs are slower and more crashing, and the album has a different mood. Some fans love this change, others don't. It has got some really good, strong moments, but also there's a couple of filler tracks here and there. But overall, I believe it's a really good album. Highlights from me will be 99 and Sabotage. For me, this is a B tier. I'm just gonna put it. Just behind The Haunted. If you ask me tomorrow, it might be different. 2006, we see the release of The Eye. I remember going to the shop and buying this. I was kind of let down, but let's analyze it. Right, this is their first of the experimental albums that The Haunted put out. Here we've got more melody, cleaner vocals, and varied songwriting. It shows that the band has some ambition to try something new, but the overall outlet of all the end result of the album is quite uneven. Some tracks are good, others feel weaker, quite a lot of filler songs, and it's the album that contains the word "the" at the beginning of every title. Highlights from me will be The Flood and The Drowning. It's I'm just gonna put it on a C tier for now. Versus came out in 2008. This feels like a return to a more aggressive sound. The album sounds more focused. It mixes thrash and groove with a better balance. The songwriting is tighter. There's good energy. It's not a perfect album. The band did try to go back to the classic The Haunted sound. Not a lot of songs are memorable here, but it's a better album than The Dead Eye. For me, highlights will be Little Cage and Ceremony. This one remains on a C tier. Unseen saw the light in 2011. Every time I try to listen to this album, I don't know what I'm listening to. It's just I think it's like a mess of an album. It's melodic, it's modern sounding, it divides fans. It certainly did with me. It has a lot of clean vocals, different atmosphere. A couple of songs are good, the others are like soft, there's less powerful. It lacks the aggressions that we all want to hear from The Haunted. I really struggled to pick two highlight songs. I'm just going to go with All Ends Well. For me, this is a get in the bin tier. Exit Wound saw the light in 2014. This is a return to a heavier, more aggressive style after Unseen. The riffs are sharp again and the energy is stronger. It's not their most creative album. Some songs feel standard, but it's a solid, enjoyable album. I enjoyed it when it first came out. Comparing this to the previous album, it's heavier and more direct, but it doesn't contain a lot of memorable standout songs. Highlights for me will be Cutting Teeth and Eye of the Storm. I'm just gonna put this on a B tier. Strength in Numbers came out in 2017. This one is a well-balanced album. It mixes aggression, melody and groove. It's considered to be a well-produced album with good songwriting throughout. It doesn't have many standout classic songs, but it works well as a full album, and it just shows that the band, if they put the effort in, they can release a really good album. For me, the highlights here will be Spark and Brute Force. For me, this is a B tier. I'm gonna put it right here. Which brings us to the 2025 release called Songs of Last Resort. I was quite skeptical to start off with this album, but straight after the first listen, I was just blown away. The Haunted managed to recapture the classic The Haunted sound. The album from start to finish, it's pure thrash metal, very aggressive songs. Basically just took what the band tried to do in Strength in Numbers and they made it even better. For me, the album flows from start to finish. It hasn't got a weak point. Highlights for me will be Warhead and Through the Fire. For me, this is a solid A tier release. So there you have it, the entire discography of The Haunted, ranked from Get in the Bin tier all the way up to From Here to Eternity. Till next time, stay metal.